Good girl. Break. Good job. Good job. Wow, that was really good of you, huh? Good job. Good job. Oh, she's taking advantage of that. Oh, yeah. Kennel. Good. Break. Nice. Nice work. Nice work. Happy girl. So I'll explain. Alright, so what I'm doing, now we gotta keep in mind Annie already understands pressure and release. We had taught her that. So what I'm doing is I'm turning on the e-collar at a level that she feels but is not concerning to her. I'm telling her kennel and I'm guiding her in if she needs it, but she's pretty smart. And as soon as she gets in, I turn off the pressure and I mark it with a good girl. And then I release her and do it again. So we're teaching her to go into the kennel on command. And it looks something like this. Pressure on first, then I say kennel, then I guide her in. So pressure on, kennel, pressure off, good. Break, good job, and then she gets her reward, which is, here's her reward, good job. All right, let me do it again. Kennel, good girl. Break, good, and I'm slowly gonna get rid of my leash guidance, which you can see I already am because she's just so smart. Such a smart girl. All right. I'm gonna try to give no leash guidance this time. Kennel. Good girl. Break. Nice. So she's so smart. I think I'm just gonna drop the leash. But at home, you're gonna wanna use the leash quite a bit until you feel like the dog's going without you needing to give any guidance at all with the leash. And then eventually, of course, you gotta get that leash out of the equation because we're creating an off-leash dog. Kennel. Good girl. Right. Oh, girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, and she just likes the belly rubs. That's what she likes. That's her reward. I know. Annie. Kennel. Good girl. And then the next step is to start the process of closing the door and teaching her that when I open the door, she still can't rush out. So if she does make that mistake, I will shut the door and try again. Open it. Good. She did the right thing. Break. Good girl. Nice. Oh yes. She's just so happy to be doing something, understanding what I'm asking of her, and doing it right. You can see how happy and prideful they get when they're like, "Oh, I'm doing this. I understand it. It's pleasing for both of us." Yeah, it's good.
And can we talk about Champ, who's just been a champ on the place?
I forgot he was there. Champ. So Champ is also working on really staying on the place bed while I'm working with another dog that he is. Oh well, I guess he kind of had the opportunity to meet her yesterday, but he was shy. He was a little shy. And
well, she is a pretty girl.
She's pretty and she gets a lot of attention because of it, don't you? She knows she's pretty, so I'm gonna do it again. This time I'm gonna try to not like use my body because I am using my body, not even aware of it. So I'm gonna try to just sit here. This could be challenging for her. Annie, play kennel, my kennel. Good.
Look at her.
Good girl. So that's a smart dog right there, picking right up on it. Good girl. Break. Break. Good girl. Nice. Very happy to comply. That's what we like. That's what we like. Oh yes. Oh yeah. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. I'm gonna test her here. Kennel. Good girl.
What level are you at?
A 6. So that's a level that I know she feels, but isn't concerning to her. So that's why I chose it. If I went, I'm sure she might even feel it for, but I also want it to be a level that's like I can break through that slight bit of like interaction that I have, because the more aroused she becomes, the higher the number will have to be just for her to feel it. So this 6 seems to be a really nice number for her right now. So you've seen when she felt it. She stopped what she was doing. She thought about it. She tuned into the sensation. She said, "Oh yeah, that's right," into the kennel, and it turned off. Now, what I'll do for the next step, now that she's got this pretty good, I won't turn the sensation on unless she needs it. So I will ask her to go to the kennel If I have to ask twice, then I will turn this on for added information. Break. Come on, break. That's a good girl. All right, yeah. So she gotta get a reward here because she's such a sweetheart. So I'm not gonna turn this on the first time. Kennel. Kennel. Turn it on the second time. Good girl. Break. Come on, break. Do that a few times so I can ask her without turning it on. Kennel. Kennel. Wait for it. Kennel. I'll explain what I did there. Good girl. So what I did there is I asked her to go to the kennel without any pressure. Second time I had to ask, I turned on that 6, which is kind of like the lowest that she can feel right now. Third time I asked, I hit the boost, which goes up 5. And what was happening there between me and Annie is she's like, I get this was fun the first few times, and now I'd rather just kind of sit here and like get your affection. So it was a good opportunity for me to teach her that every time I ask, the pressure's gonna increase. So you can see what we're gonna get if I keep this up. We're gonna get a dog who goes in without the pressure even turning on. Break, break, come on. Had a good girl, had a good girl. Annie, kennel. Good girl. No pressure that time. And again, I've said this before in the past, but it's not a coincidence that she went in without the pressure directly after the one with the pressure increased. It's very common. Good girl. Break. Because she's a dog and they're going to try things. They're going to be like, oh, I'm going to try not going in with this pressure, and what happens? So we teach her. Good job. You're doing so good. You're doing so good. And this is the first time that I'm doing this with her, but she understands the pressure of the e-collar. I know, she's just, this is like the sweet spot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good girl. I know. Is she melting your heart?
Her legs.
What are you doing? What are you doing? So this is also a good exercise because I'm kind of baby talking her a little bit at this point to like really get her wanting to stay here with me and then sending her to the kennel. It just ups the distraction, if you will. I can let myself become a distraction. Good girl. Good girl. Kennel. Good girl. That's no pressure, so she's really understanding what I want of her. That's a good girl. So now we got a dog who understands that she knows what to do with the pressure, but she also knows that she's gonna get an opportunity to be asked to do the command without any pressure, and then the second time, mild pressure, and every time after that, the pressure will go up. But we had to take the time to teach her how to turn off the pressure that she barely feels and that she isn't concerned with. And teach her that she can also avoid the e-collar pressure by going in the first time.
What would you do if she seemed genuinely confused?
Well, if she's genuinely confused, then I don't use correction. I use guidance. So in the teaching phase, all this pressure is really informational and it's meant to teach her what to do with it. It's not meant to correct or punish. If at any time during the training process or even afterwards, if I see she's confused, I give more guidance rather than correction. Mm-hmm. If I see a moment of I don't want to and I'm being stubborn and I'd rather not, and she already knows what I'm asking, that's where you use a correction. So there is a difference. If the dog is confused, give more information to help them figure it out. If the dog's being stubborn and they already know it, apply a correction and you will see they'll be like, yes sir, yes ma'am, and they give you what you want. But on the balance side of that, to balance it out, there's also rewards and good stuff for when things are going smooth. So as you can see, when she's doing very well and she's getting the soft side of me and I'm giving her the belly rubs and stuff. If for some reason, which I don't see her doing this, she really started to be resistant and she really started to kind of be a bad dog and like, God forbid if she even started barking at me and challenging me, then I'd have to share a different side of myself, disagree with her, and ask her to go to the kennel that way. So it's all about, using your head and keeping things balanced and fair, okay? But in the training process, it's all about teaching, so.
Awesome.
Right, girl?
Thank
Break.
you so much.
Yeah, girl.